All right, yo. All right, all right, all right, all right. All right, all right. All right, all right. All right. I just want to show you. I'm going to show you, bro, something real special. You know what I'm saying? Something like that I've seen time and time again. Okay, so let's just give a brief description of what's going on. Golly, there's a lot of shit in the way, you know what I'm saying? Oh, wow, that's horrible, guys. Objects. Delete all objects. Just delete everything, please. Shift key doesn't work. Nice, bro. Yeah, this software is brutal. I'm only doing this for a little trading challenge thing. Cool. Okay, there's still those arrows, bro. Those arrows that I don't want there. Orders? Yeah, orders are gonna be there anyways. Oh, well. Order. Comment. No comments. Whatever, bro. Whatever. Alright, so you see that it's a strong move downwards. You can kind of see on the candle that obviously it's a pretty strong move down. Okay. And this was at one point all the way here, just red, encompassing all these candles ranges, just red all the way from the top. So very bearish, right? Same thing in the hour, very bearish. And then it comes up. So this green new candle is searching for sell orders, right? This new green new candle is coming up and it will not stop because of this swing in price. It will not stop until it finds supply. So at this point, I'm looking for supply, right? That's kind of what we're looking at. Okay, and we can kind of see, despite these stupid fucking arrows, bro, despite these stupid fucking arrows, we can see kind of what's going on. Obviously it's headed up to here, this clumble, whatever you want to call it, of sellers. Okay, there's sellers up here for sure. But at this point, we could only see this first green candle, right? And the first green candle. So I had to go down to the 5 minute, right? 5 minute opens up another spot. Okay, it opens up a supply zone. And also it opens up a split right here that it kind of created. So at this point we're up here. It's almost to this zone, comes back, and now it's going upwards. We're in this range right in the middle here. And there's a split underneath, I see. Okay, well that could be fresh. And I was thinking that this red candle with this tall topping wick is probably going to head right to there, right? And it came very close. Guys, it came really, really close to that split. But also this zone's right here. These zones don't really work very often, but nonetheless, it's a zone to plot. It's not free space. And eventually, look at this. On the 3 minute, it has a sloping downwards on the wicks. That's what we're looking for. We don't want to see an uptrend of those wicks. And also, we see the 3 minute open up this 5 minute split. And we see a 3 minute rally base rally, which is clean and fresh. Which is fresh, which is a strong green candle. Somewhat strong, I would say. Protecting the free space down at the bottom. There isn't much free space, nonetheless. It is a pivot, but really, um, but really, it is. We see a distal line, right? This is what I'm looking at, guys. That's what I'm looking at. Okay, that's what I'm looking at. That's where I would put my longs. Okay, I notice that immediately. So if it comes back right back to here, I'll take longs, bro. If this is gonna continue and break this up, break this one upwards, probably break this zone, going upwards to this zone, I'd probably take a long from here all the way up to there. No problem. Um, so what happened was it's coming down, 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 up, and it printed this green candle as these candles were printing downwards, very bearish, and I had a stop sell on the break of this low, and we noticed that it was bearish all the way until this green candle is printed on the 3 minute chart. Okay, and then on the 5 minute, this green candle printed on the 5 minute chart, which upsets the red, right? This was very bearish. I mean, keep in mind that this topping red candle right here as a top, and then this second candle has a wick all the way down to here, which means This thing went all the way down to here red, and it's looking like it's going to come right into this demand zone, but it turned around. For some reason, it turned around, and it went up, and it printed here, and that's a sign of going bullish. So it went bullish, and then I got stopped out. I'm like, okay, how did this stop out? And this candle right here, boom! And almost, I think this thing was meant to get into this demand zone. And in fact, it went pretty darn close. It broke these lows pretty darn close to this demand, but I wouldn't say it is hit. But the 5 minute, it went into the split at least. So it goes up, it goes up. At this point, I don't know what's happening. Goes down, goes up. At this point, I really don't know what's going on, but I do know that this is a zone. This, I would say, is somewhat of a zone, right? I think it's probably sellers in there. So on the 5 minute, I go to that. It doesn't look nice, but it looks better on the 3 minute, but it's a sell zone. So I won't sell, but well, I did on this in this case scenario, but I won't sell next time, that's for sure, on a shitty looking zone. I'll look at a much better picture. But I was thinking that this would be a selling area, but it actually explodes in price going upwards. Actually comes into this zone. I wouldn't say it comes in, but I mean it breached its front wall. Okay, it dove into the front wall just barely, but it did, and it comes downwards. And here we are now, and I'm going to show you what happened here. So at this point, we see this tall topping wick reach somewhat into this supply, and I would say that if it would look a lot better, an easy example if it came all the way to here at least, but nonetheless, it hit the supply, okay? There's sellers there. We know that. And at this point, this 5 minute, remember our two BB days, our 2 bar bubbling days, we would actually take a short because there's free space below. This candle is solid candle, which means there's free space below towards this demand, towards these orders. And on the 3 minute, it kind of shows it where if this split is broken, it's coming all the way down to here at least, dip inside of these wicks. And that's what we're going for, guys. And same thing on the 15 minute. It can go down all the way to here, all the way to this area, okay? All the way to here, which is 40437. 40437 is right here, okay? So this is our target area. I'll just put a target, okay? Okay, that's our target. And we know that I want to go short at the break of this previous bar's low, okay, on the 5 minute. But I'm going to let this thing develop and watch what happens. Okay, so we see, oh man, it's a drop-based drop. Well, it's coming into this wick. Let's let things play out. Okay, there's a split here, okay? And we don't ignore splits. That's not free space to me. I'm not placing any order right now, but I do see that drop-based drop forming, guys. Okay, we see it come back a little bit. That split is actually working out very well. It's battling. So at this point, this thing is a drop-based drop. All it needs is a leg out. Am I right? Leg in, base, space, leg out. We need that leg out. Okay, we need that leg out. So we're looking for, there's actually a lot of people anticipating going short here. Okay, there's a lot of people anticipating going short towards the downside. Look at the sloping. There's no structure in between. This thing's ready to set sail downwards to this blue line, at least, at the very least. And it's structure-wise, it's ready to go, and everybody sees that. Watch, check what happens. Okay, so at this point, this is good selling. Am I right? This is good selling. Sell, 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 because we're gonna buy it back here at that blue line. Okay. Okay, so with this, there's definitely some battle here. Definitely some battle. The 5 minute hasn't printed still. It's still bearish. If the 5 minute doesn't break out lower on the second bar, I mean the next one, especially if it breaks this low, head itself to that blue line, without a doubt, guys, without a doubt. Okay. So we're obviously at this point looking for that breakout lower, but it didn't. look what happened. It actually prints green. This is a big thing. The 3-minute prints green, that's not supposed to happen, guys. That's not supposed to happen. And this 5-minute bar, keep in mind it's 15:06, and this bar prints at 15:10. This 5-minute bar is young as can be, man. This can do anything it wants. So at this point, I'm still skeptical going short, but I'm very skeptical because this 3-minute bar printed very close to its high and green. That is not a good sign for the shorts. This formation is no longer a supply zone. This formation, even if it does get a leg out, is no longer a good looking zone. Here's what happens. Okay, at this point, wow. Well, this was a nice fake out. This thing's headed lower. We're going to see the breakout of this previous bar's low and set sail the free space down to this blue line and have this as the stop. This high is the stop. The 15-minute looks kind of the same, hasn't done anything. The 3-minute, okay, the 3-minute looks weird. Even if this 3-minute bar goes all the way down, where's the supply zone? I mean, there's just kind of a wall here. It's not really a supply zone, guys. It's not. It's lost its mojo. It's lost its mojo. This drop base drop with this green outlier in here. So why is this guy in there? It's like a pimple on the face. At this point, it's not good. So here's what happens. Boom, boom. That's what we saw. A 5-minute actually close upwards, a 3-minute close, and this is how you get in. The very small time frame, you get in there, and you saw that this is a fake out. Yo, what's good?
What up, bro?
What's good,
Hey,
homie?
is Nathan's baptism this weekend?
No, we scheduled over again. It's
Okay.
not this weekend.
Okay, cool. Then, yeah, good. Then I'm gonna